to be told. Never give up and journey on. Power in play, our hearts are strong. Let the Odyssey rise. Let the Odyssey rise. Never give up and journey on. Power in play, our hearts are strong. Let the Odyssey rise. Let the Odyssey rise.
Well, it is time. It is time. It's morning time over here. It's 1:25 in the afternoon here. Well, Sharon, it is 8 o'clock over here. AM. It is not that I shouldn't say early, but still early. I mean, it's more early. It's earlier for people in the Pacific. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, which is crazy. But welcome to the Odyssey Live. We are reacting to today's announced and pronounced keycard direct, and it's going to be an amazing show today. Thank you everyone for being here. So far we got 32 people live on our show, with X and YouTube splitting it 15 apiece. Wow, that is awesome and amazing. And then we also have one on Twitch. Hey Twitch, hi. It's early. It's early. I got my G Fuel here. I'm not sure about this flavor. It's that icicle or whatever, popsicle something. But it's just crazy. It's insane. Is that vodka in your cup? No, it's not. It's G Fuel, the powdery one. I like the drink one better than the powdery one, but it is a little too early for me to for that stuff. So welcome. We are live reacting to the keycard direct today. It is icy flavor. Yeah, that's the icy flavor one. Yeah. We'll see what's going to happen today. I'm excited for today's show. I know that Nintendo has a lot in store, or not Nintendo, but more like third-party developers. And so we've been waiting for a lot of third-party developers to give us their Nintendo Switch 2 games, right? And so today is the day. We have a full direct dedicated to them. So there's no excuse for Dragon Ball sparkling soda or sparkling water. There is no excuse for Dragon Ball sparkling water. They need to make it. What's up, bro, Lindo? They need to make it today. They have to be there present. I want to see the biggest Kamehameha ever on Switch 2 in 4K at 120 frames per second. So it is what it is. So we'll find out to see if today is the day we finally get that big giant spare bomb on Nintendo Switch 2 from Dragon Ball Sparkling Water. Shout out to Blue Moon, category member and head moderator. We have TL in the house. We got Sibalic. I'm not used to that name. Sibalic. Galaxy? Is that like a galaxy? I'm just call you Bro Lindo. Bones. We got Bones in the house. Bones 714. My mom's in the house too. That's my mom right there, guys. That's Wanda Estrada. That is my mother. That's my actual mom. So make sure to say hi. Say hi to my mom. She's in the chat. The one with the three hearts. I don't know what she's doing here. It's early. It's really early. So thank you, mom, for being here. I love you. Casting Dreams. Also, what's up, Casting Dreams? We got Matilas. Matilas. What's up, Matilas? Let's see here. Zalrith. What's up, Zalrith? Let's see who else we got here. Let me go ahead and all right. We got Stream Elements here. Sharon is also here. What's up, Sharon? Thank you for being here. Is it Zalrith? Is it Zalrath? Zalrath. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. So welcome. We are here live reacting to the Nintendo Keycard Direct happening today. And we'll find out what Nintendo has been hiding from us for the past year. So if there's one thing we know for sure, or almost for sure, that there's at least one first-party game that can make it to this Nintendo Direct, Keycard Direct, and I'm wearing the hat of it right now. This game, that's why I'm wearing this hat. The Legend of Zelda, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment can finally make it to our at least get a date, right? That's the only game that could. Here we go with the ring. First ring of the stream. That's the only game that can make it to this. Wait, is it my drinks? Let me find out. Let me find out. Let me find out. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So, welcome, friends. Welcome to the live stream. We're here live. We're live. Just kind of just an hour away from Nintendo giving us what they want to give us, some key cards in their key card directs. I'm not against key cards. I'm actually for them. I like them. They're cool. They are kind of physical. Yoshi's Wally Warden. We still got people commenting on yesterday's live stream. At least that's good, because guess what? I just got like a couple of comments 10 minutes ago on yesterday's live stream, which is actually good, because I mean the shadow ban thingy worked. It's gone, you know. So at least people are now seeing the videos and getting notified and all that stuff. So make sure that one thing they told me, make sure to kind of rehash. Hey, make sure that your bell is turned on, because a lot of people's bells were turned off. And of course, make sure you're also subscribed, because a lot of people were also automatically unsubscribed. So make sure that you are both of those things on the channel. When you turn bell, turn all. That way you can get all of the notifications of this amazing and beautiful channel we call the Odyssey. It's a peaceful place. It's a good place. It's a really cool hangout, right? So sit back, grab a snack. Snacks are free. Snacks are on me. You can go to your fridge right now. Yeah, go to your fridge right now and grab a snack on me. And we can go ahead and why is Nintendo fandoms mad at beat 'em ups? Beat 'em ups went somewhere he didn't have to go. He went the Animal Crossing route. He said there will be an Animal Crossing teaser for the next Animal Crossing game. That's territory where you don't go. If I hear from a source, hey, there's gonna be a new Animal Crossing game, like, you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it, because I don't know if it's gonna be there or not. I will take your word for 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 what it is. And if it is, I'll get excited. If it's not, but if there's not, I don't want any beef with those cozy, amazing people because they're cozy one day, but the other, you know. And so, hey, this is cool. This is nice. Let me show you guys. This is the nice background music. Let me go ahead and show you guys what's happening here because this is nice. It's a cool background music. You see that? Very nice. Let me go ahead and lower that just a little bit. There you go. That's our background music for today. Now we know that what we know. That's actually a good idea. That's actually a good idea. Something very cool, like very cozy, just kind of like And so, um, with it being a partner direct, that completely shuts down the rumor or the supposed leak about Animal Crossing being in the direct. I mean, so many people were like over the moon about that, because Animal Crossing is such a beloved game. It's a game that's close to so many people's hearts. Sometimes you underestimate the power of Animal Crossing, and why is this game so? Why do people love the game so much? And it's because Animal Crossing was that game that served as a getaway, literally in the island, and comfort during the most difficult time in I think human history right now, right with the pandemic. And so that game is so close to so many people's hearts that when it created the cozy genre has always been right. It's been forever since My Sims was on PC, right? The little My Sims, the little ones. But the cozy genre didn't gather, didn't come together, didn't exist as it is today before Animal Crossing New Horizon, before 2020. And so with 2020 and Animal Crossing being there for so many people, that took the cozy genre and the cozy community to another level, right? We have channels that were born on 2020 because of that coziness and then grew to well over 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers, and so unfortunately, um, it is the number two most sold game of the Nintendo Switch. Number two most sold game after Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, number two. Good morning, Jeannie, or Jeannie or Jenny, Jeannie. It is the number two most sold game of the Nintendo Switch, and so I mean, I'm a cozy, I'm a cozy fan at heart, right? Although I play Mario, Zelda, Splatoon, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is a cozy. I am a cozy fan at heart. I love my Animal Crossing. And so yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Not so much for the other predictions that he made, because everything else he said was a third party game, right? Beat 'em ups. When he made his statements, he mentioned um you know other games, but those other games could be in this Nintendo Direct because it's a partner showcase, and they're not games. They're not first party games. The one title. Oh wait, he mentioned two titles: Metroid Prime 4 and and um and Animal Crossing. But you know, I don't doubt that he heard information or he has a source, but maybe the source just provided him the wrong information, or Nintendo just changed their plans, which could also be very possible, but that we will never know, you know. So all we know, and what becomes true, it's what's published. You know, we'll never know what happens behind the scenes on whether that was ever a thing. You know, like, were we supposed to get a teaser for Animal Crossing today, and they canceled it? We will never know that. We will never know that. You know. So, but the good news is we have a direct today in just under an hour, and it's gonna be awesome because we're gonna get so many amazing games. Shout out to Gina. Hi, Gina. PS5 Pro, what's up? What was he trying to gain? I don't think, I'm not gonna. I don't think he was trying to gain anything. He already is one of the biggest Nintendo YouTubers out there. I highly enjoy his content. He's a cool guy. He's laid back, family friendly. It's a good channel, and I don't think he was he was trying to get any clout or anything. He has almost 2 million subscribers. That's big. Maybe Silksong can make it today. Yeah, Silksong is one that could be in this partner showcase, because maybe Team Cherry went from being just indie to partner, and so that could be one. But yeah, I don't think he was trying to gain anything. He's fine. He does very well. Hyrule Warriors is one that we're looking forward to. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is the only first party game, kind of first party / collaboration with partner, that can make it today in today's direct. So welcome, people. If you guys are just making it here, welcome, my friends. Thank you for being here. We have free snacks for everyone. So snacks are on me. You can just go visit your local fridge, grab a snack on me, enjoy it, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy the show. All right, it's gonna be a great show. Hyrule Warriors is the one game that we think will make it when it comes to Nintendo, right? And maybe how like Silksong, just like Jammy just mentioned, go ahead and mention some games. Elden Ring is also a big one that is on the way to Nintendo Switch 2, and it could be in this Nintendo partner showcase. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I personally don't judge Woods. He did hear there was going to be a direct. There is a direct. Information can change, or maybe the person who gave him the information got the wrong information. Could be maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself. Could be that too, right? But he's not a leaker. He's just he's just a cool YouTuber, right? And so it's not we have a direct, and that's a cool thing, and hopefully we'll get another one, and then we'll see those games in there. But is there an Animal Crossing coming? Yes, for sure. Yeah, that's the number 2 most selling game of Nintendo Switch, and that's cool. Right now, I'm just excited to see what titles from third-party developers make it to Nintendo Switch 2. Let me tell you guys, low key, low key, this is a legendary direct. You know why? Because this direct can either make or break the Nintendo Switch 2 when it comes to comparing it to Switch 1. Will Nintendo Switch 2 be as successful as Nintendo Switch 1? And the answer lies in third party support. Third party support was completely absent on Nintendo Switch, right? Not enough power this time around. If Nintendo Switch, imagine Nintendo Switch 2 doing as well as Nintendo Switch 1 with only first party games. Now add third party games, Call of Duty, all those amazing games, and imagine them playing super well on Nintendo Switch 2. Then that means a lot of other people from other consoles, from PlayStation, Xbox, they have another area, another console they can pick up, and so that just makes it better for Switch 2. And you know, they want to play on handheld mode, they want to play on dock mode, and so that Nintendo Switch 2 right now is the only console at this point that is giving us that option, right? I know there is Steam Deck, but right now Nintendo Switch 2 is more powerful than Steam Deck. I know there's the rumored Xbox not the rumor, they actually announced it. The Xbox handheld that's still not around here, and I know there is also the rumored PlayStation handheld. So I know they're all jumping on board the handheld market, but Nintendo has the market when it comes to handheld devices, taking Nintendo Switch 2 on the road with you, and so yeah. So this is that's something that I hear a lot. You have to understand. Switch 2 had a pandemic lockdown that helped the sales. The sales, I don't believe it'll sell as good, but this is something. This is something that you need to understand. There is something that happens in every one of our lives. And this is entering more into the psychological part, right? Psychology part. There is something that happens in each and every one of our lives. Let me tell you a story. When I was about 8 to 9 years old, I moved to Puerto Rico with my family. I remember that I went there with my mom and my brothers. My dad stayed behind. I'm guessing to sell the house or to finish some stuff, right? And so for me, it was a very scary time. It was a new place, new language. Although I'm Puerto Rican, I was raised I was raised in Massachusetts, right? And so when I went to Puerto Rico for the first time, a neighborhood, it was like everything was just completely different. I had a culture shock, right? I was scared of everything. The houses were different, people were different, and so there was one thing that I remember of my childhood, and this goes back to even before I went to Puerto Rico. I used to have a cousin of mine. His name was Eric. He passed away, and he was the one who introduced me to Nintendo. I used to go over to my cousin's house and play his Nintendo. He was the one who had the Nintendo, and play Mario Brothers, play Kung Fu, which by the way I have Kung Fu. I have the NES cartridge, NES Contra, and so Legend of Zelda with the golden cartridge also. You know, all these games I experienced for the first time with my cousin. Right, it was a familiar thing. It was just something that I called home because he used to live a couple blocks from me. So I used to walk to his house, my grandmother's house, just walk to them to him, right? So when we went to Puerto Rico, I went to Puerto Rico, and it was culture shock. It was just traumatic, a little bit traumatic for me, you know. And so I remember, spending all these days kind of trying to adjust, and all of a sudden my dad arrives one day, And when he arrives with a box. And in the box was the NES with Super Mario, right? And a couple of other games that I loved. And that itself, I remember just falling into Super Mario there and just standing there and just as a kid playing for hours on end with my dad and just kind of beating the game and with my brothers also. And it was just a moment, right? That created a moment for me. It was something of comfort for me in the moment that I needed it, right? And so what happened after that? Well, fast forward 30 years. Well, I'm not 50 years old. Fast forward almost 30 years, yeah. And I'm still here, loving Nintendo, talking about Nintendo. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to Nintendo. I've had every single console. You could see my wall. Look at my wall. Look at my wall. You know? Never underestimate the power of what something can do for someone when they need the most. Yes, 2020, whatever happened, caused sales to increase for Nintendo, especially for Animal Crossing. But you can't forget that because of it, Nintendo Switch made more fans, made more lifelong fans. It wasn't a temporary thing. It was the most difficult moment in human history. And Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing was there for support to create an escape. And so because of it, you know, Animal Crossing created lifelong fans. And Nintendo Switch created lifelong fans. And so, you know, when you think about it, the argument is, oh yeah, it's not going to sell as much because the pandemic helped it. What the sadly the pandemic did a lot, but one of the things it did was create lifelong fans. Right? I know a lot of people who said I started playing Nintendo Switch in the pandemic. I never had a Switch before it. I just bought the Switch too. I met a lot of people over at the Nintendo Switch 2 midnight release at GameStop, and I spoke to a lot of them, and I'm like, I remember this couple who did buy the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, the Nintendo Switch during the pandemic. They're both realtors. They're realtors, right? Real estate agents, and busy life. He said the pandemic kind of slowed them down, and they bought the Nintendo Switch 2. They bought Animal Crossing. He bought Mario and Tears of the Kingdom. And during the pandemic, they were just closed up and everything. They bonded like never before as a couple. With their family members, they got to closer. Even they were far apart, they got closer together because of Animal Crossing and visiting each other's islands, and that created something within them that they were there on launch night for Nintendo Switch 2 because they were looking forward to what was next, And so the reason why we're here today is because video games, Nintendo has a special place in each and every one of our hearts because of something that we kind of related to, right? It's an escape for us. It's something that's good and we enjoy with our family, with our friends, with our kids, right? Me with my daughter with Genesis, we started playing Minecraft, on Nintendo Switch, and so it is what it is for everyone, So yeah, I love the new intro as well. Yeah. So did I ever meet Bat Bunny? He used to work at Walmart. Yeah, he did. He used to work at Walmart in Puerto Rico. Yeah, he did. He was a bagger. No, I never met Bad Bunny. I don't think I won't. Not a big deal if I do or not either. Never met Bad Bunny. No. I'm gonna record a song and I'm gonna call myself Good Bunny. I'm gonna be the Good Bunny. Yo, it's Good Bunny here. What's up? Good. The bunny good. So we're just about a couple of what? Hey, only 8 minutes away. So from now on, just refer to me as the Good Bunny. Yo, Good Bunny. Reggaeton. All right, so we're gonna find out in just a little bit what third-party games have in store for us. It's gonna be awesome. Be cool. In the chat, let me know what games you think. What games are you looking forward to? What games are you looking forward to? Yeah, I really am loving this. I need Zelda and Mario. That's how Nintendo has me buy their consoles. Their first party games are why they are still around and not gone the way of Sega. Yeah, you are right. Nintendo. I'm the first one to admit it, and I think I'm the only YouTuber to actually fully Nintendo tuber to actually fully admit it that Nintendo are their IPs. Nintendo will be nowhere without Mario or Zelda or even Pokemon, right? And so you are 100% right, 100% right. And why Nintendo will never go the route of putting their games on other consoles, but not today, guys. You can't. It's a partner showcase. Gina and Zelda player. It's Starfield. Yeah, Starfield. Yeah. I read Star Fox for some reason. A Firefox. All right, it's about to start, my friends, and yeah, Starfield. Mario games, unfortunately, won't be in this direct unless it's a Mario plus Rabbids. Mario plus Rabbids games with Ubisoft. Maybe a teaser for another Mario plus Rabbids. Mario could be here if it's plus Rabbids. It's exciting. Hopefully Microsoft shows up big. Hopefully maybe what if they bring the rare collection to Nintendo Switch? Banjo-Kazooie. And then he's a brand new Banjo-Kazooie. Farming Simulator. Yeah. Give it up for farming. Give it up for farming simulators. You gotta give it up for farming simulator. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Genie. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Let me go ahead and put myself on the corner here. There you go. That way I'm not too distracting. Enjoy this little music here I'll be back in a minute. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dream. Good morning. Good morning to you. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and counting. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and counting. Remember, friends, for any game that is announced, for any game that is announced to be fully on cartridge, that game is a qualifier for a giveaway. So I'm gonna pick one of you guys in the chat. One of you guys in the chat, okay? And then I am going to pick one of you guys as a winner for any game that is published as advertised as a full on cartridge game. All right, we got 10 seconds to go. Enjoy the show, guys. Let's do this. The hype is real. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do this. Woo! All right, I already love the intro for the direct. It's so awesome. That's awesome. Let's go. First game. Oh my God, those look amazing already. An egg. Capcom, here we go. Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wild, baby.
Our ignorance is proving fatal. The encroachment.
Stories? Is it stories?
Out of house and
3? I don't know.
But this divide has brought our two kingdoms to the brink of war.
And you are the sole Rathalos rider in Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
Can't afford not to go. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
Wow. Story 3, you're right. You're right. Twisted Reflection. Woo!
Oh, I can hear them. Two sounds.
Game looks incredible.
Overlapping each other.
$2026. There you go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners. What you just saw was Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year. We hope you're looking forward to another grand adventure in the Monster Hunter universe. Today, we'll present games coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Woo.
Before a game is shown, you'll see the logo of the system the game will launch on here. If both logos are shown, the game will launch on both platforms.
Nice.
Okay, first up, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Let's do this.
Let the good times roll.
For Switch.
By royal decree, a brand new game in the Katamari Damacy series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch. Roll your Katamari through historic eras like Edo Japan and more. It's a time-hopping trip through the ages to restore the universe for the king of all cosmos. Use helpful items to roll your Katamari like royalty and customize the prince and cousins looks to your liking.
That's funny.
In addition, roll out with friends in online multiplayer. Make a big Katamari and earn the most points to be crowned the winner. Plus, the iconic music is back with an all-new soundtrack featuring new and returning music artists from the series' history.
Nice.
Get ready to rock and roll through the ages when Once Upon a Katamari launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Yay!
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo.
I mean, it's technically for Switch 2 also. Compatible with Switch 2.
The dance floor is calling.
All right, Nintendo Switch game. October 14th. Nice.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Let's do it.
Battle Beyond the Limit.
Yeah! Sparkling water, finally.
Charge up and unleash your fighting spirit in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. the
Sparkling
latest in the
water.
Arena Battler series.
Son.
Enter the fray with over 180 fighters. In episode battle mode, relive iconic Dragon Ball stories from the perspectives of 8 characters, including Goku. Or follow your own path and redefine history with alternate versions of those encounters. In custom battle mode, you choose the fighters, stages, and dialogue to create your own scenarios. Then share them online with players around the world. Plus, now you can duke it out with motion controls using the Joy-Con 2 or Joy-Con controllers. Immerse yourself in the characters and unleash powerful attacks.
Help me out!
Get ready to shake the earth and break the heavens.
We got sparkling water.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero
Hey.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems November 14th.
And
Pre-orders
Nintendo
begin
Switch.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
Woo!
Time to get back to your roots.
Hey. Is it Plants vs. Zombies? Hey. In HD, wow. Why did he talk like a zombie?
Love is yours.
All right, let's do it. What's FIFA? FIFA? FC26.
It's like he's got the ball on a string.
Hey, there's a lot of Switch love. A lot of Switch love.
Well, I haven't seen that one before.
Yep. Hey. Ooh. Hey. Ah, that sucks.
Get reacquainted with these games.
Repack, retold, reload.
Welcome to the party, Pac-Man!
Yummy! Pac-Man World 2 is coming back, remade from scratch.
Wow.
Through forests or on ice. Use Pac-tastic moves to clear stages in style. And even take on powerful bosses.
Oh, that's nice.
Plus, now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op. Pac-Man World 2 Repack.
Nice.
Launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th.
I am
Pre-orders
interested.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Cool.
Lead your party of black mages, dragoons, and other allies to victory in the beloved strategy RPG Final Fantasy Tactics, reborn with newly added elements.
It looks very nice.
The game is now fully voiced and adds brand new dialogue between characters,
But still, I know that he and I are different.
as well as new difficulty options, a feature to review story events, and more. Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles,
Ooh.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Physical and digital.
When the clock strikes midnight, shadows emerge and the dark hour begins. Step into the shoes of a high school student who, together with his friends, awakens the supernatural power of Persona. Attend class and explore the city during the day as you forge bonds with every interaction. Then, battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus and strategically take down rampaging shadows at night. Enter the dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 23rd.
All right, Switch 2.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I kind of already saw that one on the eShop.
Next, please take a look at this.
Looking at it. Ew. There we go. Haru Warriors. There we go. Age of Imprisonment.
In
Bingo.
an opening, he will bear his fangs.
We got it.
Until Hyrule itself
Yep. Told you.
is no more.
Told you.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
Yeah, release date. Wow.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There we go.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Oh no, I don't think it'll be a key card. Trust me. Nintendo will not allow this game to be a key card. Here we go. Ew. What? What? No.
That was the latest trailer.
Was
for
that
Hyrule
Link?
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. We hope you're looking forward to experiencing the canonical events that led to The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game when it launches this winter. We'll share more information on this title in the future. Let's continue with some more
Wait.
games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, no release date?
The realest Madden ever, built from Sundays.
Oh, we got Madden.
It's game time. Kick off your journey to become an NFL legend in the most dynamic Madden game yet.
Nice.
Rule the field with all new player traits and realistic play styles.
No date, I know.
Immerse yourself in authentic team traditions and strategize playmaking decisions with newly added features to lead your team to victory. all built from real NFL data. In franchise mode, choose from 3 new archetypes to begin your coaching legacy.
It'll be next year.
Become your favorite NFL coach, each with their own strategies.
It'll be next year.
Customize your game plan by selecting new abilities each week that offer different tactical advantages. Then level them up to fine-tune your plays. Plus, compete on the gridiron in local or online multiplayer. EA Sports Madden NFL 26.
Madden is huge.
Down on Nintendo Switch 2, August 14th.
That is huge.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yep. Madden on Switch is huge.
A cozy campfire is calling.
All right, let's see. Let's take a look at this cozy
Calling
campfire.
all camping enthusiasts. Build campfires in this cozy fire building sim. Chop wood. Arrange the pieces. Then light them up. But if you don't fuel the flames properly, they'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, place logs based on the fire's strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain the right amount of heat. Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to create an even bigger fire, just blow on it. Sometimes, though, a little patience is all you need. So roast some marshmallows or set off fireworks to light up the sky. You can also get the flames going in rainy or snowy conditions. But try mastering your campfire making skills first. With a compatible USB camera, you can enjoy each other's company around the campfire.
No, that's creepy.
You might even strike up some interesting
Some floating heads. Why do we have some floating heads?
Relax and stay a while.
Oh,
When chillin' by the fire sparks to life on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
You guys are camping with some floating heads.
Big and small in these games.
Oh, sorry.
Apex Legends is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey!
Squad up and survive 19 other teams in Battle Royale. Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance.
Let's gather around the campfire
Build your
and
crew
sing a
and aim for
campfire
victory
song.
when
Our
Apex Legends launches on the
CAMPFIRESONE
Nintendo Switch 2
song.
system August 5th, along with the new season, Showdown. To cure a witch's illness, her tiny familiar embarks on a grand adventure.
Hey, little mouse. A
With
rat.
a magical froggy backpack in tow. You can climb, pull,
Ew.
and even swing to greater heights. Explore this vast world and gather ingredients to create a cure for your enchanting ally.
And this
Plus,
Stuart?
up to 4 players can journey together in online co-op. A Little
Ratatouille.
Mouse's magnificent adventure begins when Hella launches on Nintendo Switch 2
Hella.
next year. Explore a galaxy full of opportunity. Journey
Yay!
across the iconic galaxy far, far away.
Star Wars Outlaws.
In this open-world action-adventure game, taking place between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi films. You'll take on the role of Kay Vess, who, along with her companion Nyx, is fighting for her freedom. Explore distinct locations, both new and familiar, as you fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates, and gain the means to start a new life. Traverse through space by ship on Kay's Trailblazer, or by land on her S-57 Cardinal Speeder, and take on quests that blend stealth and
Jabba the
shooting
Blob.
with some puzzle-solving mini-games in between. Embark on high-stakes missions. Engage in dogfights as you travel across the Outer Rim, and get ready to live the life of a scoundrel when Star Wars Outlaws launches on Nintendo Switch 2
September 4th.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That's good.
Survive the future. Salvage the past.
Survive the future. Salvage the past. Here we go.
As an agent of a secret collective, you'll travel between a future plagued by anomalies and a past on the verge of collapse to uncover the mysteries of this world.
Yeah. I'm getting it on Switch too.
Dangerous creatures born from the remnants of humanity prowl the wasteland.
Yeah. Ew.
You'll need to craft ammo and supplies with limited resources to fend off brutal enemies. But don't let your guard down after defeating them. If a monster absorbs a fallen enemy, it'll evolve into an even more nightmarish form. So act quickly to dispose of enemies. You'll also come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past.
What?
You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality.
Okay.
What caused the world to collapse?
You did.
And what is the true mission you've been tasked with?
To
Chronos,
torment people?
The New Dawn.
You went to the
Launches on
past
Nintendo
and you
Switch
took
2,
their essence
September
away.
8th.
What do you think was going to happen?
The
Jeez.
dragons of the East and West clash.
Hey, look. It's the game that I played on Switch too.
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is brawling its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Kamurocho, Tokyo, Sotenbori, Osaka, two prolific entertainment districts in Japan, where the former dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu, faces down the dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda. Use free-flowing combat moves to take on foes in action-packed brawls.
I played this game on at the Switch 2 Experience.
Weapons, and everything else at your disposal. Plus, there's still plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do. A deadly clash between two dragons begins when Yakuza Kiwami 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 13th.
Yeah, I did.
And Yakuza Kiwami,
I
the
did.
story that launched the epic series, is also launching on Switch 2 the same day, featuring enhanced graphics, improved frame rates, and additional language support. There are plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch.
It was very fun and it looked
Let's
very
take a
nice
quick
too.
look.
I liked it. Hey, here we go. Here we go. This is one of those. Hey, it's a bull from the Chicago Bulls. Hold up, I'm in the way here. Hold up. Yeah. Shinobi Art of Vengeance, August 29, 2025. Borderlands 4, October 3rd, 2025. And that was it.
Before we go, we've got two more games to show you.
Come on, man.
Please take a look.
Come on, man. Hollow Knight Silk Song. No, there's not
To
Hollow Knight.
pass through that door is to pass through time.
All right, yeah, I know which one it is.
To travel a road spanning centuries. From
It's the
here,
other part of the game.
heroes set out on a journey of hope.
Square Enix presents a brand new action RPG brought to life in HD 2D.
What is it?
This is Philadelphia, a continent overrun by beast tribes.
It's
A
new.
spell of safekeeping is all that protects.
It's a brand new
humanity's
game.
Sole bastion, the Kingdom of Huther. One fateful day, a set of ruins is discovered in the wilds beyond the castle walls. An adventurer, Elliot, leaves the kingdom to investigate.
Facing danger is what adventurers do.
At his side is a fairy named Faye.
You can call me Faye.
Hi, Faye.
Together, the duo venture beyond the kingdom's protection into the great wide world. During your journey, you'll come face to face with all sorts of foes. In battle, study your opponent's moves carefully and find opportunities to strike. Fight with swords for quick and well-balanced strikes.
Do it.
Bows and arrows to target enemies from afar. Chains and sickles to swing and pull enemies closer, and more.
Chains and
There are
sickles.
7 weapon types in total, but that's not all. You can also strengthen your weapons by equipping different combinations of magicite. Try
Magicite.
out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you.
Do as you wish. Play as you want.
Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack.
Faye.
And pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time.
No, that's a bad
You'll
idea.
find that she's very helpful on your adventure. Join Elliot and Faye on a grand journey that, unknown to them, will span 1,000 years.
1,000 years. A long time to be battling with Faye.
Adventures of Elliot. The Millennium Tales launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
Choose
next
your
year.
own destiny.
After today's presentation, a debut demo will be available.
The Millennium
There will be an upcoming
Tales.
survey to gather player feedback.
In other words, the game is not yet completed. All right, last
In the
game.
beginning, there was nothing. Everything began with the birth of Orsa.
Who's Orsa?
Mother of all. She created our world, the land of Orstera.
Octopath Traveler. 0.
Are you heading out on your journey? Yes, I suppose the time is right. You're finally ready.
I mean, the game looks beautiful.
Your little lighting ceremony.
You have a death wish?
I wish I could see everyone here, laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
For real.
It's a tale of beginnings that unfolds across.
You know that.
Octopath Traveler 0.
Why?
Available on December 4th, 2025.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching.
I mean, we got some titles. We got some good titles mentioned. We got some good titles. 7.5. Go ahead and score it. Score it. Out of 10, everybody. Let's see a score here. Out of 10. We did get some good titles. Madden is a crazy game to have on Nintendo Switch. It's going to bring a lot of people to Switch. So it's so I see that game being a system seller. We got Sparkling Water. We got some Sparkling Water, 6 out of 10. 6. Yeah, that those scores seem very, very fair. I am disappointed that Microsoft is nowhere to be seen. The biggest supporter of Nintendo, which I have yet to see Microsoft, do Nintendo, support Switch 2 in any way. No Halo. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad showcase at all. Far from a bad showcase. It was a really good showcase. We got really good announcements. Were some games absent? Right? Were some companies that we wanted to see support absent? Yes, but we can't take away from what was announced, which was good, right? Let's go ahead and go recap what we got. We start the direct with this beautiful countdown. It lasted for a while. It lasted longer than the direct lasted. And I'm gonna find out. Wait. Okay, hold up. Okay. All right. So the first title we got was Monster Hunter Stories 3. All right. Which was actually a very good title to bring over to Nintendo Switch. This game is out in 2026, but it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Game looks phenomenal, right? Then after that, we got
Monster Hunter Stories 3.
After Monster Stories, we got the got that game.
The series is rolling onto Nintendo Switch.
Once Upon a Katamari.
Katamari through historic eras like Edo, Japan.
Well, you roll stuff all over the world. All right.
Get ready to rock.
So yeah, we got that game. Just Dance 2026, which is not bad, right? It's for Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. Which, by the way, every game they mentioned just for Switch is also for Switch 2. So, you know. Then we got Dragon Ball Sparkling Water with the fusion.
To the fray with over 180 fighters in episode battle mode. Relive iconic.
After that, we got some Plants vs. Zombie games. Then we got FC 2026. Looks awesome. Looks phenomenal. Right? Then
I haven't seen that one before.
Pac-Man.
Now you can adventure with a pal in local co-op.
This game looks good. I'm gonna pick up this game.
Pac-Man World 2 Repack.
Pac-Man World 2 Repack.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 26th.
After that, we got Final Fantasy.
Options, a feature to
Final Fantasy's Tactics.
And more. Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles, launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 30th.
So we got 3 games from Square Enix.
Later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo
When
eShop.
The clock strikes midnight. Shadows emerge, and the dark hour. The city during the day.
We got that game.
Forge bonds with every interaction. Then battle through the mysterious Tower of Tartarus.
I don't remember the game.
Take down rampaging shadows at night.
Oh, Persona 3. Okay.
Dark hour and seal your fate when Persona 3 Reload launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 20th.
Then we got Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment.
Given an opening, he will bear his fate.
But can we really count this game when we got a similar trailer from the first one, and we got this little teaser at the end, which points to maybe Link being on the game, and no release date whatsoever. They just said winter.
Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Is no more.
Be that as it may, we face it together. Enormously so.
No release date for that one.
Added features to lead your team to victory.
We got Madden. Madden is a big announcement for a lot of people on Switch. We also got this campfire simulator.
They'll fizzle out. To stoke your campfire, Place logs based on the fire strength. Let enough oxygen flow through and maintain.
Little
those
creepy
right
seeing
amount of
kind of
heat.
floating heads.
Don't let wet logs dampen your fire. Dry them before tossing them in the flames. And when you want to, Battle Royale.
We also got this one right here.
Or show off your skills in Mixtape, where you'll take on 3 rotating game modes. Plus, both Battle Royale and Mixtape have enhanced resolution and smoother performance. Build your crew and aim for victory when Apex Legends launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 5th.
Or
along with the
relaunches.
New season, Showdown. Gonna
And then we got Star Wars Outlaws.
far, far away in this open world.
Then we have this creepy game.
As an agent of a secret collective, however, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by this.
And then we got the Yakuza games. We have 2 Yakuza games announced.
Action-packed brawls.
We have okay, so let's go over the this little. Let's go over this little
Plenty more games heading to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2.
All right, so
Quick look.
a little collage of games here. The first one is, what's the first one? Can we see the titles of the games? Like, all right, Good Night Universe. Oh, creepy baby. November. Now we got NBA Bounce. That looks fun. This looks fun. I got a lot. It looks fun. NBA Bounce. We got Hello Kitty Adventure Weather Wonderland this fall. We have Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven. We got Shinobi Art of Vengeance on August 29. We got Borderlands 4 coming October 3rd. And yeah, that's the end of the little.
2 more games to show you.
And then the last 2 games are the new game for from Square Enix.
Style that works for you.
And then Octopath Zero.
Octopath Traveler 0 is available on December 4th,
2025. And so those are the titles that we got for Nintendo Switch in this partner direct. I mean, if Square Enix was the company that showed up the most to support this partner direct, like Square Enix, right? We know that Final Fantasy Remake has already been announced for Nintendo Switch 2. And so, I mean, I gotta give it up to Square Enix. They were the ones who showed up the most. Microsoft was nowhere to be seen. We got Ubisoft. Ubisoft was there, right? We got Sega. Did we get Sega? Did we get Sega? I don't know. We got Sega. But yeah, it wasn't a bad presentation. Yeah, and it was only 25 minutes. They could have made it a little longer, give us a little more some games, right? No Dust Blood update yet. Yeah, that's a 2026 game. So, but listen to this though. There could still be a direct on the way. There could still be a direct on the way. Clip it. There could still be a Nintendo Direct on the way. Nintendo is not acting like its normal self, right? And so I feel, and I put this on X yesterday. I put this on X yesterday. There could still be a Nintendo Direct. Don't take my word for it. I'm not saying there's going to be, but I just have this feeling. And so let me see here. Towards here.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
Where's
Plus,
that?
now you added element 30th. Pre-forge October.
I'm looking for that announcement.
There is danger here.
There is danger here.
Enormously so.
Enormously so. So that one is coming in the winter of 2020. I mean, it could be January, it could be February, right? It says winter, but it's not necessarily this year. Did they say this year in the trailer?
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Yeah, they said this winter, but winter is December, January, and February. So that's winter. So it could be December, it could be January, and it could be February. Not necessarily this year. So yeah.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here. Enormously so.
When do they say the release date? Is it towards the beginning?
Given an opening, he will bear his fangs. Until Hyrule itself is no more.
Man, I can't wait for this game.
Be that as it may, we face it together.
The game looks incredible.
But you sought it from Hyrule of all places. This is madness.
There is danger here.
Wait.
Enormously so.
Okay. Age of imprisonment. And okay. That's Link. This has to be Link. Or maybe that has to be Link. Or maybe this is how. No, that has to be Link. That has to be Link. Maybe maybe that's how they introduced Link to You see his foot? Look at his hand. Look at his hand. The body looks like interesting. Lunk. Presley, what do you think about the direct, Mike? I think it's I'm gonna give it a solid 8. Remember, it's a partner showcase. I think that major players showed up. And that has me very happy. Major players showed up. Madden is a huge franchise to be on Nintendo Switch 2, right? Lunk. And so I'm happy with it, right? Did I want to see more? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I wanted Microsoft to show up, give us some games. Um, they didn't. Um, but we have some major players there. Sparkling Water made it. Sparkling Water was there. Minoru, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Minoru, but Minoru's suit is bigger than this, though, right? You could see his torso. You can see the torso right there. You see right there. You can see the torso right there, and this arm, and then you can see the hands right there, and you can see the chest part. Minoru is this big giant thing. This yeah, and Minoru was still alive during this era, and so her suit, her spirit went into the suit after she died. So what I'm guessing is that maybe they bring Link into this in some sort of way that we never saw in Tears of the Kingdom, right? Who knows? Who knows? But man, this is interesting. This little nitbit here is very, very interesting. Little bit very, very interesting here. But I'm gonna say it's Link just because of it's a small torso, and the hand link, the arm link it belongs to Link and everything, right? And so I'm thinking that they make a Minoru type of armor or suit for Link so that his essence could be transported there in a way. I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. We'll find out. We'll find out. But it is super interesting. And I always thought, man, how are they going to bring Link into this? Because this will be the first Zelda game, including Hyrule Warriors, without Link. And I wanted to find out how they were going to bring it to it. And maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Yeah. 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 We'll be talking about this tomorrow for sure at the podcast. We'll break it down. We'll break the entire direct down tomorrow on the podcast. Of course, we're going to spend a little more time on Zelda, talking about what this game means and when it's going to coming out and all that stuff. But it's going to be fun. We're going to have a fun chat tomorrow during the podcast. Overall, it was a good presentation. It was good. But I again, guys, there are still games slated for this year. Today is the last day of July. The last day of July. August begins tomorrow, and then September is right there. September is right there. I think that we already have a game for August. We have a game for August. It's so crazy that we don't yet have a release date for Metroid Prime 4, which is a little crazy because we're so close to its release. August is kind of already the retail beginning to fall, although it's not fall, it's the summer, right? So fall starts late September. And so, but retail wise, the beginning of fall, school wise, the beginning of fall is like August, right? Towards August. And the crazy thing about this is that we don't have a release date for Metroid Prime 4 and Kirby Air Riders, if it's going to be this year. Age of Imprisonment, we can maybe put it towards 2025. And then there's another game. What's the other game? Let me go ahead and go to the press website here really quickly. Press.Nintendo. Yeah, so video games. All right, so yeah, we have 4 games. Kirby Air Riders is for this year. Metroid Prime 4 is also for this year. We got the Hyrule Warriors trailer. We could say maybe it could be January or February. Splatoon Raiders, also another game without a release date. and it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I a little bit question whether we get the direct in September. You know why? Just because of these games. I mean, I guess we can get those release dates via the app, but that's just so underwhelming. You know, it's just so underwhelming. I hope we don't just get the release dates on the app because I hope Nintendo really does push Metroid, other than just small trailers here and there. Like I feel like we've heard nothing from Metroid since Switch 2, although it's July. Man, it's crazy. So all right, so what's coming next? Today's the last day of July, right? So now we're entering August. The first game in August is Drag X Drive. Okay, that one has a release date. It's digital. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We have the expansion to that one. Also in August 28th. Then in October, September is completely blank, so we can say maybe there's a direct in September. Then in October we got Pokemon Legends. Arizona, there's nothing coming in that. There's nothing being announced on that. I think nothing is sharing the month with Pokemon when it comes to first party games. Then Kirby Air Riders, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Hyrule Warriors, and Splatoon Raiders. I think it's safe to say that Splatoon Raiders and Hyrule Warriors are two of the first games we'll get in 2026. And Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will probably get a date very soon, maybe tomorrow via the app or next week. I feel like we're going to get a release date for Metroid Prime 4 before Friday next week, because it's already September. It's already August. September is a very next following month, and that September does not have a release date does not have a game. We know there could be a Nintendo Direct, but Nintendo's not going to say, "Hey, here's Metroid Prime 4 available for today." You know, they cannot do that. They have to announce that game with time. They need to announce that. Is it available for pre-order? Is Metroid Prime 4 available for pre-order? Let me check. I mean, I've even heard like, I don't even want to go there, but I've even heard Metroid Prime 4 is not done yet, and it might get delayed. And so I don't know. I mean, yeah, release 2025. We're so. This is crazy. It's crazy. So I'm guessing that, like, right now, if they release the release date for Metroid Prime 4, it's gonna be, if they say in September, it's like saying, okay, yeah, we have no release date. We have shown you almost nothing about the game, just the intro. And although I did play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, we played that little intro they showed at the Direct. And so September might not be enough time to give it a push unless they do. It's just very odd right now, because to me, this is a massive game. This game we've been waiting for since 2017, right? And I mean, they gave Samus Ultra Hand. They gave her Ultra Hand. One of our greatest bounty hunters in the galaxy, capable of completing any mission, no matter the danger. And we got the planet Vuros. I think it's pronounced Vuros. I hope it's explorable. I hope you can explore, because I love exploring. one of the things about Metroid that I wasn't too crazy about is just like the little rooms and the little hallways and stuff. And then you kind of go into from one room to another room to another room to another room to another room. I want openness. So I hope that we can get more information in this game soon. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe in the next week we're gonna get some shadow dropped dates. And I mean shadow drop dates. I mean like dates via the app. Like they're gonna go ahead and announce a couple of dates, release dates via the app. Metroid Prime 4 seems like to be one of them. Or Nintendo could pull a 180 and just do a direct at the end of September. I mean of August for first party games, announcing September. September. We have October, announcing November and maybe December. Because September and November and December are the 3 months without a game out of the months left in the year, right? Just those 3 months, and we have 4 titles. All right. Sometimes Nintendo skips December altogether, and they just kind of end in November. The November title ends up being Nintendo's holiday title. A lot of people are saying maybe Splatoon Raiders, but I don't think we know enough about that game, and it's so close by right now. August, September, October, November, right? Metroid Prime 4 still needs a date. Hyrule Warriors, winter. We already know it's winter, so that's going to be either December, January, or February. Kirby Air Riders is for this year, 2025. That is confirmed. So that needs a slot. Kirby Air Riders looks to me more like a September game. Then we have October for Pokemon. We have November for Metroid. That's what I feel. I feel we're gonna. I'm flipping between here and Aona. So yeah, that is the thing. I'm trying to analyze here what can Nintendo do, because we didn't, there's still things happening. If we do get a September direct, it's going to be very early September. And it's weird because normally when Nintendo does a September direct, there's already a game for that month, and they're announcing other months that without a games. So we'll just have to wait and see, because Nintendo's off calendar right now. They're not being the Nintendo they were with Switch. They're not being the same exact Nintendo. Although Nintendo Switch just launched last month, and maybe we're like we're like, but this is the thing that we've never not known this at this stage what's coming out towards the second half of the year, right? Like every other year of the Nintendo Switch life, at this point, we already know what's happening in August, September, October, November, and December. At this point we already know, right? We have to kind of go into the mentality that this is different now. We have a Switch 2 just came out last month, right? We're coming up to 2 months of the Nintendo Switch 2 being with us, right? It came out on the 5th, so for August 5th will be 2 months. And so far with Nintendo, two big titles, Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Of course, Mario Kart World, the launch title, Donkey Kong Bonanza in July. In August, we got Dragon's Drive, which is the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game. Kirby the Forgotten Land, it is also that next next like the update is for Nintendo Switch 2, but it's already a game that's been out, right? It's not technically new. It's just like DLC with an additional story to go play through. Then we got Pokemon Legends Arizona in October. That's for Nintendo Switch and Switch 2. And that's it. That then Nintendo needs to fill in the rest. But hopefully, yeah, I believe I agree, Sarah. DK is fantastic. I just rolled credits on it last week. This past couple of days. It is fantastic. It's amazing. It's amazing. Beat 'em ups was way off. Do you think? Where do you think he got his info? Could his info be right? But maybe for a September General Direct. Yeah, that's the thing. That maybe they heard there was a direct coming. We just had a direct, so it wasn't completely off. The information within the direct is where it kind of gets a little, maybe that information was for the wrong direct, because this is partner showcase, but we can't rule out that we did get a direct at the end of July, right? I think we did get a direct at the end of July. I don't know whether the rest was just speculation, right? But we did get a direct. Hyrule Warriors was part of the direct. Of course, it's a partner direct, so we're not gonna get any other first party games. Hyrule Warriors, like I said, Hyrule Warriors is the only game that kind of feel that could be either in a regular direct and a partner showcase, because a partner is the company who makes the game, right? The Warrior games is Nintendo doesn't make them directly, and so we need an official General Direct, big boy. Yeah. So it's interesting. We just have to keep an eye out to see what's happening, what's going to happen with Nintendo moving forward after this, because it is interesting. I am not going to lie. We are living in interesting times. Nintendo just launched a new system. Right now, they are positioning the game. I think they are positioning the system very well for success, because we do have a lot of good third-party support with major titles like Madden, right? Dragon Ball Sparkling Water. I call it Sparkling Water. And there were quite a few good titles announced today in the direct. I think Nintendo. Let me check something here quick. Did they already Nintendo Direct Partnership? Yeah, they already updated their hold up. Here we go. There we go. We have yeah, this was already done, right? Let me check something here quick. Yeah, Kirby and Forgotten Land already had a date, so that's nothing new. But yeah, this is old. Let me go ahead and go over to the Drag X Drive and Kirby. Those are two games that are coming out, and this is the partner showcase, the spotlight, all the ways you can explore, and so yeah, we got a couple of games here: Monster Hunter Stories 3, EA Sports Madden, NFL 2026. We got EA Sports FC. So EA showed up. Square Enix showed up as well with Final Fantasy. Sega with Yakuza, right? Sega is the company who makes the Yakuza games, right? It's their Sega games. You can correct me, guys, in the chat. Chilling by the Fire. That's a creepy one. We got Valis Chronicles, Apex Legends, Chronos: The New Dawn, Plants vs. Zombie, Octopath Traveler 0, The Adventures of Elliot, a brand new Square Enix game in HD2D, and that art style, really nice art style. And Pac-Man, I was like Pokemon. Pac-Man World Repack, which is 2. Shinobi, Art of Vengeance, Star Wars Outlaws. Hyrule Warriors. Experience the untold story from Hyrule's distant past. The imprisoning war led to the events of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and players can experience the thrill of battle in this canonical tale featuring Princess Zelda, King Rauru, and other characters teaming up to fight for Hyrule's future. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment comes to Nintendo Switch this winter. Yeah, so this winter means December, January, and February. Most likely, I'm going to say January, just to be safe. Chilling by the Fire, Elliot, Just Dance, Star Wars Outlaws, Chronos The New Dawn, Plants vs. Zombie, Dragon Ball Sparkling Water, Once Upon a Time Katamari, Octopath Traveler 0, Yakuza, Kiwami 2, and Yakuza Kiwami, Pac-Man World, Final Fantasy Tactics, Persona 3 Reloaded, Hella, Borderlands 4 Romance and Saga, Hello Kitty Adventures, Shinobi, NBA Bounce. That NBA Bounce looks funny. And Goodnight Universe. So quite a bit of there were some good titles announced there. Yeah, we have all the interesting. Then we also have the look at this. You see that? That's a helmet. It's like they're building something. And then we have King Rauru. Something's happening there. It's a lot of fire. Oh, we have goblins here. Goblins. Interesting. These are just yeah, these are just images. I'm going to upload these images to the Discord if you guys want to use them as your wallpaper. Look at that. Interesting. So, yeah. Now this is the this is that image. See, we see a hand right there. We see the arm. It's not a really long arm. See the torso here for armor. And my guess is that somehow they transport Link back into the past, or his essence, or whatever. The same way I forgot this lady's name. What's her name? This other character's name? Not Raru. What's her name? I forgot. Anyway, I think that's Link. Link is probably gonna be in there for a spell. For a spell. Interesting direct, right? Interesting direct. They're probably gonna explain it because we don't know every little thing that happened during Tears of the Kingdom. We do know that, like, for example, Link was able to transport the Master Sword back to the past, right? So the Master Sword was able to make it to the past, broken as it was in the present, and then restore itself for those thousands of years that was stuck on, you know, I mean, if you haven't played it yet. So I'm sure they're going to tie it in somehow. If that is Link or his Essence or whatever, they're probably going to tie it in somehow. Yeah. So we'll find out. I mean, it's interesting, right? It's always good to speculate and to make like theories on what was that and how if it's Link, how do they bring Link into the you know, the mold there, and what is going to be his weapon, because if he goes back to the past, the Master Sword is still corrupted in the past, so it hasn't restored yet. So it's a thing, right? It's gonna be interesting to see how they do that, how they do that. But we don't have to wait long. It's gonna be this winter, so either December, January, or February. Yeah. So yeah, my friends, that is the Partner Showcase Direct. Let me know what you guys. I mean, you guys already told me what you guys thought. You guys already told me what you thought. Link will bring back this. Unless that is it's weird. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go that far. Unless that is a Link. That is the same Link from when the same Link who has already in his hands the Master Sword already restored. But I don't know. It's interesting, to say the least. It's very intriguing. Very intriguing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Gina, Nintendo is very good at restoring or repairing and sending things quickly. Like I remember when I sent my Joy-Cons in, they sent me the box. I sent it back. I had it within the week. It wasn't that far. It wasn't that long. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors just look very, very good. It looks great. It looks fantastic. So yeah, it looks very, very, very good. All right, my friends. I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap video of the entire presentation and upload it to the tube. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now and then start working on that video. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will go ahead and end the stream and give you guys the song, our new brand theme song. If you have not heard it yet, then this is your chance to hear our brand new theme for the channel. I'm still working on an intro. We still don't have an intro for the channel yet, but at least the theme song. And I'm going to be working on a recap, my 5-minute recap of the entire Nintendo Direct. All right, friends, I'll see you guys in the next one. Before I let you go, never give up and journey on. Peace. Peace.
Wake the world, we're live on air. Truth and power everywhere. From pixel dreams to indie gold. Stories waiting to be told.